So what I'm bringing to it is essentially I create something called a Raman spectrometer. And you're thinking, is that something with those noodles? But no, ramen, it's just not for noodles anymore. Essentially, you use a laser to look at a sample. And based on how that laser interacts with the sample, you can tell the exact chemical composition of it. And however, there's a downfall. These things have really cool applications. Like you can tinker with them and make them detect different forms of cancer. You can look at environmental contaminants, also look at explosives. However, they cost $100,000. And I just don't have $100,000 to shell out on a Raman spectrometer. And then also there's the size of a small car, and my mom has put up with a lot. I mean, like she let me culture E. coli, but she's not going to let me like ship in this giant like thing into my room to tinker with. So I decided, why can't I make a simple one that's really inexpensive, just like I did with those paper sensors? And I've done that as well. I have the luck of making things simple and inexpensive. Essentially, I made one that costs $4, is the size of a sugar cube, and weighs less than a penny. It can detect a single molecule of an explosive, making it 10,000 times more sensitive than a sniffer dog, but also can detect cancer as well as environmental contaminants. And so that's only one part of this problem that we're looking at, about making it such that we can look at any disease. And there are great steps going forward. And there's one thing that we're going to have to look at, and this is my vision. The proteome. The proteome, it sounds a lot like genome. You can probably make some fancy rhyme out of that. However, essentially it's like your entire protein expression in your tissues, in your bloodstream, pretty much everything. And using this, you could be able to detect disease early. You could customize a single protein, like fold it really exactly to target only that one cell. And so that's the ultimate N=1 personalized medicine paradigm there. However, nothing is really happening there. But we haven't really seen any work on that. And we really need this because, in my opinion, frankly, it's going to kick the genomic revolution's ass. You would be able to do so much stuff with this. And so what we're going to really need is a sensor that you would be able to look into your bloodstream and constantly monitor on a daily basis your entire protein expression. But also then, you would have to have an algorithm that transfers all that knowledge into being able to track it over time. And then we would be able to know so much about you, and we'd be able to immediately, like, we could connect that to your genome and say, hey, you're probably going to get this like at age 41. And preemptively treat that such that it costs you maybe like $5 to get treated for a disease. And so that's what the proteome will bring. The proteome will revolutionize medicine. And with that, we'll be able to live longer, happier, and stronger lives. A bunch of people are pessimistic, as always. Adora might be the glass half-empty girl over there. But imagine this. I'm a 15-year-old when I came up, actually 14-year-old when I came up with this idea for pancreatic cancer detection. I didn't know what a pancreas was. So it was a bit of a low baseline there of knowledge. But using just Google and Wikipedia, I found a new way to detect pancreatic cancer. So if I could do that, just imagine what you could do. Thank you.